Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and today is August 14th, 2008. Let's get to the Geek News, starting with story number one. iPhone's having some drop call, choppy internet issues. Turns out that there's a chip in the iPhone that's the culprit. Apple's saying that they can fix the problem by updating the firmware, but they're not giving any release dates on that upgrade. Story number two, looks like Borders is not going to have Barnes & Noble buy it out, or at least even bid on it. Borders put itself up for sale in March, and Barnes & Noble was definitely interested. They looked at the tight lending market, that and the leasing terms that some of the Borders stores had, and are no longer interested in bidding in Borders. Story number three, Entrepreneur.com has an amazing article where they compare and contrast the differences between eBay and Amazon. So if you've ever been interested in using either of those marketplaces, this is the article to read, and I'm including it on the interesting links below. Story number four, Twitter is no longer supporting SMS updates in the UK due to the fact that each user can cost $1,000 per month because they don't have any deals signed up with the cell phone operators there in the UK. You can look for them to try to make that happen. Until then, no SMS support for Twitter in the UK. Story number five, sources are telling Silicon Alley Insider that Google is tabling the idea for YouTube live streaming video. They're saying that the infrastructure that they would have to increase is too great, monetization is too low, and the fact that the legal problems could ensue never helps. Story number six, Jimmy Wales, the founder of Wikipedia, saying Wikia, their search engine, is going to start dominating Google someday. I think Yahoo and MSN also have the same plan. Except for Jimmy Wales is a little different in the sense that Wikia search is actually letting users adjust the SERPs, whereas Yahoo, MSN, and Google do not allow any user real input. Story number seven, looks like the Nikon D90 is going to be released sometime soon. The UPCs are showing up in the UPC databases, which means the Nikon D90 coming out soon, which I'm excited about. Story number eight is Sony is getting rid of the 40 gig PlayStation 3. They're going to still have the PlayStation 3 80 gigabyte, but the 40 gigabyte is no longer going to be sold through Sony. So if you see them around and you want a 40 instead of an 80, you're going to want to pick that up. Story number nine, 7 common mistakes that websites make that cost them money. A lot of people watching this have websites that are trying to make money or want to make more money. This article at Search Engine Land is for you. 7 common mistakes that websites make that end up costing their owners money. Make sure you check it out on the interesting links below. Story number 10 is Polo Ralph Lauren are going to be selling their luxury clothing via cell phone. Lots of companies are already selling things via cell phone in Japan, but of course the US, someday we will get there, I'm sure. Story number 11, NBC is saying that over half the users that are watching the Olympics on their cell phone is using the cell phone video service for the first time. So the Olympics bringing people to technology. I like seeing that. Story number 12, Intel PCs are going from the sleep mode to the full power state mode via phone call. That's right, motherboards shipping out late next month are going to include that feature where you can sleep your computer, but you can actually telephone into it and have it wake up and be completely functional. Pretty crazy. That's the Geek News for August 14th, 2008. Thanks for tuning in to the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and I'll see you tomorrow.